There's nothing I don't like about you, cause you're
so perf. Everything you do is so perf. Wake up in the morning so perf. You ain't even gotta go to work. You're so perf, so perf. Everything you do is so perf. Wake up in the morning so.
Hey beauty babies, welcome back to my channel. This is Carissa Ann, well known as BabyCFashions. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to be doing the 2018 makeup routine. This is usually the makeup routine that I usually do every day, an everyday basis when I go out. It's kind of like a glam look. So if you like it, then let's just keep watching, and yeah, I'm gonna get into that. And also, disclaimer, my two skin tones for my face and body are completely off because I do tanning. So I do a mix of spray tanning and regular tanning, and I don't tan my face, as you will see in a second. So let's just get started. So first thing we're gonna do is gonna start off with the two set MAC Prep and Prime, the Skin Refresher Finishing Mist, and then the MAC Prep Prime Illuminating Base. Now both of these are very good for dry skin, and it's definitely better for the after look. So you have the mist that you can spray all around, and now you have this. It's kind of like a little moisturizer. It doesn't make it too moisturized, but it helps the makeup stay on all day, and it looks phenomenal versus not using it at all. And so now for the foundation, I love to use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 foundation. And I believe my numbers are on the bottom is A67 and NC20. It does depend on the MAC store you go to, because some of them don't have this color, so they have to use and find a different one that's kind of similar. So I like to use this brush instead of a sponge. I like to sweep it all throughout my face to make sure I don't miss any spots. And then I like to kind of do kind of like a sponging act, like you tap on your face, you tap it on to make sure it gets the best coverage total. Alright, and for my concealer, I like to use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I believe the number is in NC20 as well. It's the same as my foundation, but it is still lighter, so you still get the actual effect of a concealer too. So it definitely wakes you up and makes you look more up to be and awake. So I like to do on my own different pattern. I like to do a line down, the very skinny line down the bridge of my nose, right above my lip, and then two triangles underneath my eye. So I go straight down near my nose and then go straight to the sides of my cheekbones. And then the very top on my forehead, I like to do a few strokes, kind of like about 3 or 4 strikes going basically everywhere. And then after that, I'll take my sponge and I'll start buffing away. And don't mind my ugly faces that I decide to make when blending and putting on all my amazing makeup. I make such weird faces. For my bronzing, I like to use the MAC bronzing powder, and I believe the number for that is D16, and that's the matte bronze. This has probably been my favorite bronze. This has actually lasted me for so long, so I definitely recommend all these products, let alone just the bronzing powder. But I like to put 2 lines down the bridge of my nose because I do have a bigger nose, more like the Italian or condor nose. So I like to kind of eliminate that, and I like to make an appearance of a smaller, skinnier nose. So by doing that, it will actually make your nose a little bit skinnier, and then make the little tip look like it's kind of lifted a little. And then I'll also put them underneath my cheekbones to make my face have more of a shape. and then I will start using my other brush to start buffing it out and make sure that it's all blended nicely.
You ain't even gotta go to work. You're so perf, you're so perf. Everything you do is so perf. Wake up in the morning so perf. You ain't even gotta go to work. You're so perf. Don't know what you do to me, but what you do makes history like Titanic.
And for my blush, I use the Maybelline New York Fit Me blush. That's probably my favorite. It's very light. It doesn't go on too dark. And the number for that one is, I believe, 20. I like this versus MAC, even though MAC is awesome. I rather this because it's not too dark, and I like to apply it kind of dark, so I can actually put on how much I want instead of just one sweep and it's so dark, because later on you're going to be seeing that I'm also going to be adding powder, and once I do, it's going to take the excess off, so it's not going to look as harsh as it does after applying it. And then also what I'm doing right now is I'm putting on the MAC Curl Matte Face Powder, and that's called in Trophy, and I like this because it kind of gives you that illuminating look, and it actually lifts and holds everything together. It looks amazing. And for moving on to eyeshadow, I love this burgundy color, and I've been using it for like ever. That's why you can see this is probably my favorite color. This is actually from like a drugstore palette. This isn't from any expensive brand or anything, but I really have been loving this color. So I've been actually just putting it in my crease. As you're going to see, I'm going to put it in both my eyelids. I kind of make them a little dark because I will buff them out later on. So I'm going to put them in between my two eyelids, and here's a closer look for you. And yeah, so I'll do those two, and then I'll move on to the next step.
Let's make shapes tonight, take turns crossing lines. I got things on my mind. See you lick your lips, so hard to resist. I've been waiting all night. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you? Yeah, we can do this right now. Close the top of me out, 'cause I'm in if you're down. It's going downtown. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you? Don't use your words. I want the action.
Alright, and for this is the other eyeshadow palette I'm telling you about. I actually got this, I believe, at I want to say Ulta or like Walmart, maybe even. It's actually like a little brand. It's called Hard Candy, and I just loved these colors. So I use this rose gold color, which is amazingly pretty, and this very light shade. And I believe it tells you on the back of how to use it. So if you want to like do a smoky eye or something, but I am insanely addicted to this color, and I found a cool trick. If you it works with most eyeshadows and stuff. If you take the little eyeshadow applicator and you wet the tip of it and then rub onto the eyeshadow and apply it, it actually goes on smoother, kind of like a gel. So instead of having to purchase maybe a specific color like a gel eyeshadow, if they don't have your color, you can turn any eyeshadow into a gel eyeshadow. So I thought that was pretty cool, so I'm glad I got to share that with you guys. So I'm just putting the rose gold all over my lids, on both lids, basically making sure I go from crease to crease, from the inner corner and to the outer corner. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that other color, which was that like light tan or light beige, and I'm going to put it on the very inner corners. It is going to wake you up, make your eyes basically really pop and look awesome. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the very bottom near the lash line. And by doing this is when, I swear, when you like look at someone and just look up, it makes your eyes look so awake, so pretty. And I've actually saw this trend on YouTube a lot, so I wanted to give it a try, and I completely love it. And then so moving on to eyeliner, I just do my basic wing liner that I always do, and it's just a little line, thin line right across with a little wing, nothing extravagant. We can say that for, you know, better days, bigger days. But anyway, so I'm going to do those for both eyes, and then we're going to move on straight to mascara.
He took me back to East Atlanta, but my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners, Havana, You didn't walk up with that, how you doing?
And before we get to mascara, I'm going to be putting the last powder on my face, and this is the MAC Studio Fix Finish Powder in the number NW20. This, after I use this, it kind of, it will eliminate that harsh blush line that you guys are going to see on my face, and it also holds all my makeup together, so it's not going to, it will last all night, it won't come off and kind of look blotchy or anything, and it obviously looks amazing, and I'm addicted to this. And for my highlight, because you need to have that highlight, it's very important. I am obsessed with this highlight. I just got it. It's the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish Highlighter in the number, the name Show Gold. This is my favorite. It actually has like a rainbow, as you can see on like the bristles. It's like a rainbow kind of effect and like sparkles. It's so pretty. It's not too extravagant where it's like, wow, like sunlight gleaming on your face, but it looks amazing, especially when you turn your head. So it's like when someone calls your name, you actually like want to turn your head so you can like show off that highlight, girl. That highlight.
This is history and I'm making on me. Point blank, close range, that feed. If it goes a million, that's me. I was getting moolah, baby.
Havana, ooh, na, na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, na, na.
And for mascara, we're going to be using the MAC Hot and Naughty Lash. I love this mascara. I have it in regular and waterproof and black and brown for like natural, if I like a more natural look. And I like this mascara because, as you can see, it has like the pink tip and the purple tip. When you remove each one of those separately, they're two different bristles. So one's more of a thicker one and one's for like lower, so you can use for like the lower lashes. I like the main one, but you can also use either or. And for the last portion is going to be the lips, and these are actually some of my favorite lipsticks that I own and I actually use. As you can see, I use the second one a lot, but they're really nice, like mocha, like light beige, or not beige, but like a pastel pink cute lipstick, and they're my favorite from MAC, Milani, Victoria's Secret. All so amazing, and you guys should really go and try these out. So I'm going to go and apply that on for you.
My heart is in Havana, Havana, ooh, na, na.
And for the last step, I use the MAC Prep Prime Skin Refresher Finishing Mist one more time. I like to use this at the very end of my makeup just to make sure my makeup lasts all day, and it also gives like that nice finished glow at the very end, and it looks incredible. So I just apply that everywhere with a little mist, and then my look is complete. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up there and subscribe to my channel because I love you guys so much, and make sure to join the fam. Love you.